Belmont Report was a set of 3 principles published in 1979 by the National Commission for the Protection of Human Subjects of Biomedical and Behavioral Research, when, in the 70s, American citizens found out about the Tuskegee syphilis study, which occurred in the 1930s that led to many unnecessary deaths. The American Psychological Association eventually added on many more ethical standards, but today we're just going to be talking about beneficence. An important aspect of beneficence is obtaining informed consent. Informed consent is when the participant learns about the purpose of the experiment, the risks and potential benefits, and they're told that they can withdraw from the experiment at any time. It's important that the participants are competent enough to consent to the study. This basically protects children and disabled people. Other aspects of this principle is avoiding harming participants, avoiding deceiving participants, and keeping their information private and confidential. Stanley Milgram's shock experiment is a famous example of an experiment breaking the beneficence principle. Although the participants voluntarily consented to the study, they were deceived into thinking that the study was based on the effects of punishment and learning instead of the actual test of obedience. So the participants had no idea the actual purpose of the study, and they were deceived into thinking that they were actually harming people by shocking them. Beneficence was broken here by deceiving the participants and also by causing them harm in the form of psychological distress by thinking that they were actually hurting people. To counteract this deception, Milgram should have debriefed his subjects. More recently, in 2014, a study was published measuring the emotional contagion of Facebook users. Although all Facebook users agree to the data usage policy when signing up for their account, it doesn't explicitly say anything about using their data for psychological experiments, nor does it say anything about manipulating the algorithm that they're going to be seeing. By manipulating certain Facebook users' algorithms and showing them more negative posts or more positive posts, they could possibly be harming the participant. However, it's argued that this study did not break the beneficence principle because the potential harm that was caused towards the participants did not outweigh the potential benefit that this experiment had towards society. Overall, although beneficence is a complicated principle, by using past experiments and the guidelines set in place, psychological researchers should be able to design experiments that do not cause harm to individuals and instead maximize the benefit towards society and science as a whole.